Hey everybody, it's Beth, and today I'll be making some fall decor. I grabbed 4 of these craft bottles from Dollar Tree, a roll of burlap, raffia, some fall picks, those were all from Dollar Tree, mineral chalk paint, a black ink pad, and some stamps that spell out fall. And then I also used hot glue and Mod Podge. First thing I did was took my heating tool and heated up the label just so it peels off nice and easy and doesn't leave any of that residue behind. Since these are plastic, I had to make sure to not leave the heating tool on one spot for too long or else it'll melt the bottle. After all the labels were off, I just did a thin layer of Mod Podge covering the entire outside and bottom. I did this so it gives it a nice base to put the paint on without having the paint chip. And next, after the Mod Podge was dry, I took the mineral chalk paint and painted the entire outside of each of the bottles. And if you didn't want to use the bottles, you could always use mason jars or some small cans. Those would work just fine as well. So I just painted everything and I did 2 coats. Once everything was dry, I opened up the roll of burlap and wrapped it around the bottle and then just trimmed it up to make sure that it was just enough to cover the entire thing, and then hot glued it into place. And I did this on all 4 of the little jars. Once those were all on there, I took my little stamps. These were from Hobby Lobby, the stamps and the ink pad. And I stamped 1 letter on each of the bottles to spell out fall. Next, I took the raffia and just took some long strips of it, wrapped it around the top of the bottle, and tied it off nice and tight. Some of them I did bows if they were long enough pieces, others I just tied in a knot. And then I decided to use some Spanish moss as well, because once I put each of the picks inside the bottle, they were a little too wobbly for my liking. So I just put some Spanish moss in the front and the back of each of the bottles, right around the pick. So I did that with all 4 of them. And here it is all finished. So easy and adorable. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.